There is a process that is not applicable to a people. And this process is the process of inspected reaction. By that I mean, like the eye reacts to a bright light, contracting, a people do not do this. A people do not contract to an abundance of stimulation, but instead a people fragment apart. I say that because that's what I see. It's like people as individuals in a group are clustered together, and then they explode and traject in different directions. And this reaction is not inspecting. So that makes me question democracy as a concept. And doesn't it make you question democracy as a concept? Because democracy places polarizing figures, forming figureheads for a respective faction view of governance. And the idea of democracy could be said to attract the mass of a population. So attract the most people to a side of a division. Democracy doesn't really make sense, given that we can all conceptualize as individuals this fragmenting reaction to external stimulation. External stimulation does not bring people together, as some politicians may suggest that it does, in whatever way they suggest this. The truth is that democracy is not applicable to the governance of a people. So that makes me ask the question, what is democracy governing, if not a people? Because it's obviously operating as an external agent of stimulation, albeit an organization seen as an agent of stimulation that is external. seeing as how the I, when first subject to witness a bright external stimulation, will contract. Seeing how that is the case as it pertains to an individual that is contained within a lone agent, so to speak, of will, and that same containment does not apply to a collective, which a people is, basically what I'm trying to say is that democracy, the way it is popularly esteemed and viewed, only works on an individual in terms of machination. The abundance factor of external force, if we want to call it that, that can have an expecting reaction. That can expect an inspecting reaction from an individual. But like I said before, it has the opposite effect on a collective, on a people. So whereas it might, sorry, whereas is not the right term. It might have a singularity effect on an individual, bringing an individual's thoughts and feelings into perspective. Democracy does not have that effect on a collective, on a people. So it doesn't make sense then to me why people are pushing democracy and abide by it almost as if it's principally the right system. I disagree with democracy, because it doesn't bring us all together. It does, however, form perspectives in individuals, but wouldn't these perspectives be easily democratically manipulated to draw division between people, to create disharmony, to polarize one man from another man, one woman from another woman, one kid on a playground from another kid on a playground? Democracy is corrupt. I disagree with Winston Churchill, who says democracy is the best system that we've got. I disagree with that wholeheartedly and wholeheadedly. We need a new system, one that brings both perspective to the individual and brings a people together. Right now, people are in ruins all fragmented, all disconnected, however connected we are told we are because of the advent of the internet and social media and international communication. I see something wrong with democracy that perhaps not everybody will see, sees, or wants to see. But I can't blind myself to this, you know? I can't. Democracy creates more of an alienating environment than any other political system could have in terms of effect on a collective. Now, I am not saying that, you know, there are other political systems that are as convenient to our individual compassionate desires as democracy is. I mean, democracy is certainly convenient, but however convenient democracy is, that doesn't then make it right. Just because a system is convenient for the change we wish to see in culture doesn't make it right. And if it's the wrong system, we are all functioning on the wrong foundation. We're all constructing on the wrong foundation. And then you wonder why there's so much division, so much hatred, so much misunderstanding in the world. Anyway, just something to think about. Democracy doesn't bring us all together like people who believe it does keep saying. In fact, and in truth, so in stimulation that affords to our perceptions and stimulation that affords to our receptions, it doesn't bring us all together. In fact, it tears us all apart. This video isn't offering a better system, and it's not a mean critique. It's just a philosophical evaluation that is conceptually objective on democracy. And so, yeah. So, this is it. This is the video. Have a good day. Peace. Meow.